Somehow I have managed my entire life to never threaten somebody's life or violate a restraining order. I called those dumb cops and they even erased my phone calls off of my phone. That's how fucking gross they were. Oh, we're sending you a text about where your car is. Did you get it? Yeah, she got it. They were deleting that information off because David Harris is a dirty Kiwanis and they give to the Burbank police. That's how fucking filthy that asshole is. And then the district attorney, the girl, my public defender was like, she's crazy. There's something wrong with her. I told you I had 2 brain tumors. They're done. They did something illegal. I called them up. I gave them my fucking name. They said, call us when you get there. Because they wanted to make sure they would arrest me. That's how awful these people are. And then they kept me so that I had to go to Linwood. Because I kept making fun of them for having little dicks. Because they all want to fuck their partners. They're all a bunch of dumb fucking women. And they think they're men. Oh well, there goes that idea, mother. There goes that idea, nipples. There goes that idea. Oh, I guess you're going to be singing some FaceTime with your own children. Or else you don't get custody of them at all because you're too macho to feed them. It's simple. Simple mathematics. Simple way to treat a children. Treat the children. The mother is always the heart in the matter before they learn love, especially when they're babies, before the age of 10. At the age of 10, you can start taking them out of the house twice a week. That's it, just the ones that are over 10. You don't get to spend free time with them like you used to. You have to schedule it with your ex-wife so she can have some me time and go do her own shit and get the fuck away from her kids and get away from you. Because having a separate house does nobody any good. It does not help the children at all. At all, at all. You're not doing anything to protect children. I was doing everything I could. I knew how to protect my child from a pedophile, and I failed because I wasn't showing love and compassion and kindness, and he wouldn't let me after I got better. He wouldn't give me a chance. Oh well, I'm not going to that court because it's not worth it. It's not worth wasting my heart. Especially since you don't want to meet your little hours that you're supposed to spend with your mother. Your therapeutic hours that you end up spending with the narcissist. Understanding the narcissist. And being blocked on Instagram because your mother doesn't want you following her on Instagram. She doesn't want you cyber stalking her at all. She's going to unfriend you on Facebook. And the only contact you're going to have is through your narcissistic father. And that's it. You're not going to see what I'm doing. Because it's none of your fucking business. Because you're that asshole who doesn't get to know what his own mother's doing with her own life. Because it's none of your business. That's what you deserve. That's what you got. That's what you deserve. That's it. Add up. Addo, that is my satisfaction. I'm going to a wedding, fuck your class reunion. You mentally abused me. You never gave me another chance. It was a never-ending trying to please you. Please, Cassius, please, Cassius. Please, Cassius, please, Cassius. Please, Cassius, do your dishes. Please, Cassius, wash some clothes. Please, Cassius. Please, Cassius. Cassius, God damn it. I can't take this anymore. Do something to change it. You don't know what to do. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you what to do. Can't you look around and see that you got dirty dishes all over the floor? You got dirty clothes everywhere. Oh my God, Yvonne can finally cook for me. I didn't know what to think. Now that I'm starting to get some food, it's kind of nice. I kind of like it. I'm gonna like working on my graduate degree in psychology so Heather Ibachi can suck a dick. So I can put her in check. Mate. I can still take an EPO out against that fucking bitch. Even if I don't have custody of my son, I'm still his mother. And she has no rights to my son. No rights at all, and I've asked her to stop. And she won't do it. Oh well, Heather Arachi, this is what you get. You're getting sued, and you have to come down to California, and you can't see my son while you're down here because your skanky cunt is skanky. Your skanky cunt is gross. Your skanky cunt is gonna be working for a nonprofit the rest of your life. But first, I'm gonna sue you and take away your Tesla because you don't deserve it. At all. At all. At all. Don't even deserve the kiln you have. Might as well take that and all the clay you've got. Because you don't deserve a wheel. You certainly don't deserve anything with clay. At all. At all. Don't deserve an ounce of clay. Put it down. It doesn't like you anymore. It's gonna be mean to you. It hates you. There goes your clay. It doesn't like you. That's how I can do it. I know. I have the ions, the protons, the neutrons to move through air, time, and space to wherever somebody has been. I know things that you don't, because your mind is small and narrow. Your personality disorder, you told me, is borderline. You already know that because you saw it on TV and thought it was me. You didn't see the brain damage. You didn't understand traumatic brain injury, and you certainly didn't understand autism. That certainly wasn't your forte, even though you got your letters in education with retards. That's funny. Yeah, having suicidal thoughts. Because that fucking crazy bitch said, I'm kidnapping your son. And that's exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did. You were out there going, boo-hoo-hoo, I'm all by myself because I was a dick to my kids growing up. Boo-hoo-hoo, oh, I'm going to be a dick to, I'm going to be the savior. I'm going to save Cassius. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that I'm going to turn him into my slave by being nice and saying nice things and putting him outside so he has his own spot. So Catherine can go fucking suck a dick. So Catherine can go worry about her son. I don't care what she does. She was abusive. She doesn't deserve you. You sound like Little Will. Oh, Little Will, here you go. Go talk to your mother. You sound just like Little Will. You sound like Little Will. You sound like Little Yoo-hoo. You sound like Little Dave. You sound like exactly who you're turning into. That's who you are. That's all you're ever gonna be. That's what you want. That's what you are. Small person, narrow-minded, can't see past your station in life, can't be a Catholic, can't believe in God. Good God, good God. I stole my mom's weed. And then she gave it to me because she was sick of me stealing it. She didn't understand where it had gone to because I was such a good thief.
We're gonna have had heard from her. Amanda worked that night. My sister kept calling.
I had to know what it was like. Just like my daddy. Just like my daddy, who used to smoke with Chris Johnson in the garage. That's what they did when they were 13 years old. 13. Because that drug was a drug dealer. I wonder how many people he killed with his cocaine and shit like that. Shock mode. It's a shocker when you find out somebody's up to doing illegal shit under your nose and you think they're legit. Too legit to quit. Oh yes, they're legit to quit because they're fucking losers. They did something wrong. They deserve prison time. They raped a girl. They did something stupid. I know it. They all do it. They can't help themselves. They're rock stars. They're cowards. They love to rape people. They're into team sports. They probably rape people all the time. Just like that stupid fucking Timber Harris who wore a white robe. A white robe on stage and danced around like a white man with some people wearing brown robes behind it. A white robe. A white man in a white robe on a white stage with other white men. There's my favorite saying right there. There's a Nigerian in the woodpile somewhere. There's that Nigerian boy. That Nigerian boy, that 7-year-old Nigerian boy is smarter than a grown woman. Grown woman. Can't see better. Can't see her own nipples. Can't feel them. Can't understand their girl too. They just don't have skanky cunts. They have skanky cocks that go off every day. Every day if you're lucky. Unless you get raped. Then you'll have problems getting hard on. Because you're afraid of your own dick. Because somebody has injured you intrinsically and hurt you. And to your fascia and your microfascia, which is what they cut into every time you have brain surgery. Leaving him. I wish my mother never got that disgusting car where my dad took it from a client who he blew that woman's brains out in the back seat, and I saw that hell. My dad told me Christ was just a man, and look what we got. We got Jesus Christ on a cross. We've got his blood on Mars because Catherine the Greatest thought about it first. Thank God those Armenians saved that piece of Jesus Christ so we could have just one little bitty drop of blood. One little positive, one little negative, one little amoeba of Jesus Christ himself. Maybe 2 or 3. I don't know yet. I haven't played with it. I'm not going to. That's going to be a surprise. Look at them. 3 wise men. And they're all named Jesus Christ. There they are, Evan. There's our Jesus. There's our man. There's our perfect AI. Sorry, Johnny. You ain't Jesus. You ain't turning this water into wine. I certainly can't do that. I can barely see dead people. I can barely see dead people. Jesus didn't feel like a slave. He wasn't. He was in a manger. He was special. He always sat at the special table. And everybody told him he was special. He knew he was Jesus. Everybody listened to everything he had to say from the time he was a baby. That's overwhelming. That's like Johnny Depp overwhelming. Yeah, you don't want anybody to know your personal life. Because it's personal. Just like mine has been. Just like mine has been very personal for a long time. Because I witnessed life. I grew up with what was that fucking known truth of domestic violence that my dad taught me. I told my moms today that I wanted my dad to be my vice president, and she said, "Really? Really? You want to run for president? That's a good idea. That's better than Donald Trump. I would vote for Thomas Eugene Clay. Hell yeah, I would. Especially once he quits choking on them skeletons coming out of his mouth." There goes that abortion, baby. There goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had sex with that many people. Gotta sign them MDAs. Gotta get rid of them MDAs, Daddy. Gotta talk about that little girl that you had sex with that was only 2 years older than me. She was 2 years older than you. Those days were our good days. You were not fun. You were scary. You was always scary. Could never be together. You never played chess with me. I wanted to kill myself from the time I was 13, and I got that makeup package in the mail. You made me feel horrible. And I got pushed to the point where I ate all that aspirin and tried to kill myself. I'll never do it again. I keep saying that, but then I have a psychotic break, and I can't help it. Something happens, and I have a psychotic break every 20 years or so. Every 20 years or so. Can't help it, these dumb brain tumors. Drawing a blank because they're dumb. Young and full of cum, just like my son. These dumb brain tumors. I love my son. It's too bad he doesn't love me. I love him more than I love breathing. I did at one point, but now I love breathing more. Love breathing that Jewish air. Love breathing that cakey air. Because somebody's got to breathe that cakey air. Somebody's got to get that Tourette's under control. Got to get that Nigerian boy, that 7-year-old Nigerian boy, to see that White House. See it come down. See that slaver come off of that fucking building. That goddamn slaver that promised Cassius Clay he would make him vice president if he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation, which he did. And what did Abraham Lincoln do? He fucked him raw. He didn't use lube. He stuck his whole fist up Cassius Clay's ass because his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, was in love with Cassius Clay, and she was not going to be anywhere near him, and she went apeshit after that. Oh yes, that's what love does to you. Love is a funny thing. Love is a funny thing, Johnny Depp. Love is a funny thing throughout centuries, throughout time. It's always there. You never know when it's going to stop. You never know when it's going to end. You never know if it's going to be love at first sight or if it's going to be love at first sight. Because somebody's sight, their vision is clouded. It's clouded. It's not clear. It's not clear at all. There we go. Now it's not so clouded. Now it's so clear. Just like my new phone. You can see it. You can see my eyeballs. I tried to do it. I'm not very good. I should watch more videos and do it again. But I like the way it looks. It's pretty. It looks like leopard. It matches my dress. Going to do stand-up comedy tomorrow. Gotta remember, say that 7-year-old Nigerian boy. And then think of them cakey assholes at Disney. God damn, they're cakey. They're as cakey as those dumb fucks that wrote the Bible. Those dumb women. God damn, they were dumb. How could you be so fucking stupid when you learn that your nipples, you got nipples. How could you not say, duh fuck, I'm a woman. So stupid. 20, 22, the roaring 20s, and you're just now figuring out you're a woman, 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 you're not a man, you're a woman. That's painful. Oh no. They all she's. They all she's. There ain't no he or she. It's all she. She is. Oh she's. Oh she's. It's calling you he's is a mental illness in and of itself. It's crazy.